Now let it drop a little bit. Oh shit!
I think you somehow manifested in there. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Corolla Customs. Yes, I'm wearing pink. I rep it, but it's all right. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what's going on with the Avalanche right now. You know that the engine is done. You just saw the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that because it took a long time to edit. So I hope you all really did enjoy that. But anyway, as you can see, I'm getting apart the entire front end. So if you look over here, we have the bumper, the radiator support. Well, the radiator support's over here. There it is. And we have the bumper and this front plastic piece that really holds the headlights and stuff in. So what we have left is to remove the condenser, which I already discharged the air conditioning, and we have to remove the radiator, and then we can, I believe, we can pull this metal bracket out, and then it gives me access to the entire frame in the front, so I can take my time and clean everything. I want to clean it thoroughly because, as you know, there's a lot of mud in this truck. Plus, on top of that, I want to also undercoat the frame, the pieces that I could not get access to when the engine was in. And lastly, now that the engine is finished, to put the crane in the engine bay and snake the engine in instead of having to hoist it over my truck. So having everything apart has its advantages. The only thing, it's a little bit of extra work, so that's the only disadvantage really, to just put everything back together. But oh well, this is what the channel is about. The channel is about doing these things, showing you guys how easy it is to do, and you know, just having fun with it. That's the main, and that's the main important thing, having fun with it. So I'm sorry I didn't get to show you guys how to really remove apart everything, but it's actually really not that hard. It's a few 10mm bolts and then some 15mm bolts, one or two 15mm bolts. That is all, and everything basically comes apart. I did the small clip video to show you guys how to remove the headlights, which that was super simple. I think I broke one of the tabs on mine, so I gotta get that fixed. And yeah, so right now we're just going to remove everything, clean out all this mud, and I'll see you when we get to it. We are back, guys. I had to put on the sweatshirt because I did not want to mess up my pink shirt, and on top of that, it's a little bit nippy outside, so I'm gonna fire up the heat and we're gonna get started pulling this out, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we got everything stripped. I decided to leave this support beam in there because if I remove it, there's still going to be something blocking me here, a beam that runs across the frame. So I'm just going to leave this one up here. I still have access and room underneath to paint the entire front of the frame. I'm also going to paint this radiator support as well. I might paint it gold so it can match the engine. And then I'm going to clean up in here, undercoat everything, and let this dry. Then I'm going to change those two those two hoses on this side for the hydro boost system. And lastly, we're gonna put in our engine, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty guys, so we finally got off the front end. I'm gonna clean up the frame, put on some Pour 15, and then I'm gonna spray some undercoat proofing, so this truck will last forever basically. And let's just get started. Run out.
Oh, cause it looks like, see now, look, now it looks like you, look.
Alright, there we go.
What are you doing? Everything's fucking moving.
Oh, that's lined up already?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. You just gotta finish lowering it and it'll sit right in.
Hopefully, because this side doesn't look that lined up.
Let me see.
Yeah. See if I have
A slingy thing?
a bungee cord.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Dropping it in, we said, or?
This side looks good. That side doesn't look good.
Alright, so, if I remember correctly, this side was tilted in. That side was more out, so it was like that. So,
Maybe you gotta lower it and then we can turn it
you
more.
gotta replicate that.
Can you lower it more and then we start turning it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because this side happened real close. Like it looked like you were far away, and then
Now
once you
I'm
got real low, then you were able to drift it right in. I mean, it would like sit right in.
Is this jamming on something?
You got a flashlight maybe? Yeah, see. Woo! Woo! No, hold on. Keep it. I see where those screws gotta go in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so close now. Okay. So can you push it more?
Alright. I'm gonna drop it down a little
It's
bit.
gotta go. You will see right now. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's gotta go like this. Look. Yeah.
A tiny. Alright.
Slightly. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it in a little bit.
Just very, very little.
Alright, that shit didn't do nothing. That just dropped the whole truck down.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay. How many now? You're so close to this one. Oh Oh yeah.
It's on?
No, it's close. Look. Don't turn it anymore. Come here, you don't. No, you turn it too much. Yeah, get it right there. I think. Look, it's just see, it's like right. This. It's gotta go like that. See how right now it's like this.
Okay.
It's gotta go back and down.
All right. So we're clear there, right? No, nothing else is.
Yeah, look.
Okay. All right.
Alright, now let it drop a little bit. Oh shit!
I think you somehow manifested in there.
Oh.
That should look like it lined up from the way that shit just went boom boom. It's pretty much almost lined up here.
Yeah?
And it's lined up on that side?
I don't know, look. It's like, it might have to be, I don't know, you look. It's not all the way lined up for sure, but.
Hell yeah, bro, you got that shit lined up.
Yeah?
I just gotta drop it in a little bit and kind of focus on this side a little bit more. So.
But what is that thing with that new metal ring that you put on?
That's just the exhaust gasket.
Yeah, it's not, the screws aren't fitting in there.
The end has to drop in.
Yeah, but does it look like
it's gonna line up?
No, it doesn't look like it's perfectly lined up. It's like, it has to be like kind of like the engine has to be like pushed a little bit like that way. Or maybe can you move the exhaust by hand a little bit? Maybe like give it.
I don't know, see if you can. Go through the wheel well. Cause this side you could move it. I don't know about that side. I don't know if that one's stationary.
Oh yeah, you can move this. Okay. Oh, perfect.
Alright, so we're good then.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me
okay, I can actually get it on there.
Alright, so let's try to drop this.
Wait, you're gonna try to drop it? Hold on.
Alright, no, yeah, do you think?
Okay, go.
Alright, I'm gonna go slow, right?
Yeah, hurry up, go.
Alright, it didn't do nothing.
Oh no?
Nah.
Well, it's still, like, at least now the screws work in there.
Alright, so I'm gonna need you to push like how you did on this side now. Yeah, so what's going on, guys? As you can see, engine is finally in. Thanks to my friend Steven, big shout out to him. He jumped in, he helped me. It was a lot of wiggling in and out and whatnot to get it in there. So anyway, guys, so now we're gonna install the 2 new knock sensors that I purchased. So I'll leave the link in the description below, and that will take you to the Amazon site where I purchased the 2 knock sensors. So let's get started. These 2 knock sensors came perfectly wrapped in here, as well as it came with a brand new wiring harness. So we are going to install these. You want to be careful with these. You do not want to drop them or throw them around because the sensor is pretty fragile. So you just gotta take your time when installing them. Now we install our new wire. Before installing my intake manifold, I will thoroughly clean it and remove whatever mud and dirt is in it. So I start to remove all my sensors, hoses, and of course my fuel rail. Also, while I'm here, I will replace all 8 of my fuel injector O-rings. This will ensure that I won't have any leaky fuel injectors.